Hello to everybody, it's everybody here, and today I'm gonna tell something very serious and important things. Yes, I'm gonna tell you what I'm seeing honestly and true during these days, during this time, about situation in Ukraine and about all these stuffs, what's happened these days in the world, and what I'm thinking about this kind of globalization and manipulation and military aggressive things from the side of USA and Russia, and because I'm pretty sure it's a war, and it's a fighting not between Russia and Ukraine itself, it's between Russia and America, United States of America, sure. And need to be blind, or need to be deaf, or need to be stupid idiot for not understanding this. If you not understand this, it means you're really blind and you're really a stupid idiot. It's pity to say, but many Europeans don't understand these things, and they blame just Putin and only Russia for aggressive activity in Ukraine. But I want to ask you guys, really, why you keep silence? Why you keep silence all these 8 years? 8 years since the 2014, when you guys initiate Maidan in Ukraine, Kiev, the main square, Independence Square. Why you guys keep silence? BBC, CNN, Reuters, and Associated Press, and another New York Times, and many other free mass media all over the world, from the Fifth Avenue, from everywhere. When during the 8 years Ukrainian government bombing Donbass, Donetsk and Lugansk, and Russian populations get struggling in the southeast of Ukraine, included like Kherson, Nikolaev, Odessa, and Melitopol, etc., etc. I think it's really too much double face and double standards which you use it now. Yeah, sure, the war in Ukraine, and which during the many people died, and civil people, peaceful people who not have any kind of guiltiness and not responsible for the government of Ukraine. But how you can blame now all the Russians who also not responsible for the government of Russia? It's need to clearly separate and clearly understand what is the made presidents and what is the opinion and position of the normal civil peoples. I propose also many times in my private messages, because many people asking me what to do. You see, Russia aggressive, Russia attack Ukraine, Russia, David and Goliath, something like this. Okay, I propose, just like in the ancient time, in medieval, in Renaissance time, maybe some kings, for save many lives of own kingdoms, they just like go the front of each other and fight with each others. Who will be win in any kind of way, fencing or duel, shooting, whatever. They just go, or sambo, judo, they can just fight like boxing between each other. And who will be win then? Okay. And other people will follow this leader. No, but they prefer to hiding or escaping somewhere or hiding and just send to the war to die many normal peoples, the young generation who don't want to die. I can consider this as a genocide. Genocide of the Russian peoples, genocide of the Ukrainian peoples, anyways, genocide of the white Slavic peoples. Let's be honest, because it's really true, and Slavic peoples, Ukrainian, Russian, Belarusian, it's the same Gaplagrupa of the blood. So you have to understand this. And somebody who want to fight, who put the woods to the fire, and who know this really painful and sensitive problematic point of our civilization, of our nation, of our population. I mean, ex-Soviet Union country, which has had or still have really big issue and discuss about this topic, about independency, about about this. And the most of the Western guys and Western government, I mean, bloc NATO or European Union, United States. I know it's a kind of three officially separate different organizations, but you guys know what exactly happens. And you guys know exactly situation inside Ukraine, and situation inside Russia, and inside Belarus, and Kazakhstan, and everywhere. I mean, this all ex-Soviet Union bloc country, they have the same illness, and the same issue, and the same problems, and the same, almost same mentality, more or less, and at least the same history in past. So I just see how I'm see this problem. I just see somebody from far away, from abroad, try to manipulate and try to play of these sensitive points, try to play of these sensitive dots of our sick body, and it's really low level. It's very low level to use it. And we know the history. Why I blame America? Why I blame United States? Because we know also history. We know during only Obama's president, during the Obama's president in the United States, you guys go and bombing 7 countries for bring your fucking stupid democracy. Fake democracy, sure. And you use it any kind of reason, any kind of excuse for go and bombing peaceful peoples. I will be not count as like Syria, Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, Lebanon, Libya, I don't know, like even before it was Vietnam. What's Vietnam made? How far Vietnam? How far America? You killed a lot of own soldiers. You killed a lot of peaceful peoples in Vietnam. For what? For which reason? Anybody will ask me or answer me this question. I don't want to count everything. How the really fake democracy and lying mass media washing the brain in the United States. I also cannot say Russia is perfect or Putin is perfect president. But in this case, I think Putin right. Because if I will be him and I will see somebody talk to my neighbors and give the weapon to my neighbors and want to put more danger weapons as a rocket or something which can be arrive and reach Moscow or something like this on my home, sure, I will be attack and kick out these guys. And during the oldest time, America and Western cultures do everything for race and grew up Nazi organization in Ukraine. It's the right sector, it's Battalion Azov, it's Nazi Corpus and many others. And they grew up in kids they may grow up kids with this idea: the Russians is bad and we are number one. We already saw this history. We already know how during the Hitler in Germany in 1938, 1939, when they grew up this ideology in Germany, those time, what they say? What they say? Deutschland, Deutschland über alles, and from heart to sun, from heart to sun, from heart to sun. What they doing, Nazi in Ukraine? And do you think it's a peaceful guys? Do you think it's a peaceful guys from Disneyland, from cartoon, with pink cute pony, which take a shit by rainbow? I don't think so. I don't think so, and I'm pretty sure it's not true, because I was struggling also in Ukraine, as my also family native Russian speakers, and we lived there a long time. I was born there when it was Soviet Union, still not Ukraine independent. But after I'm studying in university in St. Petersburg and come back, they start to hate me because I'm native Russian speaker and I grew up and I read Dostoevsky or Tolstoy or Turgenev or Pushkin or somebody else. I know you guys even maybe don't know this name, most of you don't know this name, but it's famous Russian poets and writers, and it's famous Russian literature. Without this, I cannot imagine how the people live. Maybe like you cannot imagine how the people live without McDonald's, chewing gum and Coca-Cola, which is now will be kicked out from the Russia. And you guys will be first who will lose the big money. Because yesterday I checked the news, it's $50 million per month. Only McDonald's, only McDonald's. And another company like IKEA, another, we'll see. Okay, you know, we lived before without McDonald's, without Coca-Cola, without IKEA, without Mercedes, without anything. Without internet even. Money transfer we don't have. Like we had another our own banks and we can transfer inside. Okay, we will see what happens. If it will be new collapse all over the world, you will be guilty about it. You are already guilty about it because you provoke and initiate this war. You provoke and initiate everything. I didn't say like, please don't be misunderstood. I did not say like, for example, Yanukovych was best president in Ukraine before revolution happened. I didn't say this, and I also don't like him, and I didn't want to also. Time will be back, those time, and Yanukovych will be president or something like this, because Yanukovych itself, it's a criminal, and it's a big mistake to make him president in the beginning. But you also accept him as a president when he got it, when he was inaugurated as a president. America accept him as a president. You say, okay, he is a good guy. So. If you say this, if you accept, why you just later behave like go to behind the garden? It's really, I'm tired of this politics things and this shit and this double standards and manipulation and washing the brain. And by the way, when I lived in Europe since like 10 years, since like 2010 until 2020, when I saw this mess and casino like in Italy. During the COVID happened, and you don't have guys resource, you don't have mask even, you don't have any sanitizer, not enough at least, and problems with organization to solve the problem with COVID and something like this. It's totally creepy shit, and not truth. Nobody tells truth. Everybody ban it from Facebook, YouTube, everything. Is it democracy? Even before. When I try to publish the truth about the Italians, how they behave, how they have like fake democracy, something like this, they banned me, and they proposed me to leave Italy. It's better if I don't like live there. Is it answer to the question? Is it a way to solve problem? If you don't like here, then go away. If I lived in Italy officially, if I had the residence card, everything. I don't think it's a way, diplomatic and good, polite way to solve this problem. Because if Italy part of Europe, you guys must respect European rules also. You must respect world and international human rights. and not say like this to foreigners: if you don't like, go out, go away. Because it's a way like Donald Trump, which you don't like Donald Trump, but he said like this: if this black guy is African, don't like America, come back to Africa. What's the problem? And you immediately was angry and argue with him. Immediately you say, you wrong, I be right. So it seems always wrong the peoples who want to get truth. Always the wrong peoples who want to fight for truth and want to get truth. Truth opinion, truth service, true honest treatment, true honest respectful way communication. Or they start to discriminate me in Italy because I'm white. Because I'm white, so I should be shy, I should be shameful because I'm white, or what? I didn't colonize Africa, and my parents too, and my grandfather and my mother too. We didn't colonize Africa, we didn't occupy Africa, we did not do anything, we did not crucify Africa. I mean, Baptisteria, we did not go there with mission to bring them new religion with new God, something like this, like did Europeans. Most French and English, which they have colony still now. That's why Africa divided like this, line. Have you ever saw the border like country which have like this? I never saw. Or English, British colonized India, or British occupied colonized Japan, or United States bombing Japan, nuclear bomb, I mean, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. I forgot about it. Okay, Japanese was collaborate with Hitler, with Third Reich, something like this, blah blah blah. But they too small for using bombs. Just you need to use it because you need to use it like testing this bomb. So you find also some weak country and you go. And now what you say? You refuse support to Ukraine because you're afraid to more strong and powerful Russian bear, which can kick your ass and which could kick you out if you will go inside this conflict. You guys can attack only small, weak country and small, weak organizations or peoples who cannot protect. But you respect only, as I understand well, who have strong power, who have nuclear weapon. Okay, Ukraine will got nuclear weapon. It had possibility. Yesterday I saw the news. And one scientist, he said, a Russian scientist, he said Ukraine have enough resource. They have uranium, they have atomic nuclear technology, they can make it. And it will be great, and I will be just applaud and respect the people from Ukraine. Because you now throw them out, you just piss them off. You just kick, just take a shit on the Ukrainian liberty, Ukrainian freedom, Ukrainian independence, as you always do. You just burn the fire, put wood, put powder, put some TNT explosion, boom, and you escape. And whatever happened, there are many people died, there are many people totally destroyed their life, families, and something like this. Who will be responsible for this? Who? You guys, you Uncle Sam will be responsible for this, you. And I'm agree now for the, okay, put sanction against Russia, but okay, Russia can survive, Russia can strong, Russia already strong country. They don't need any kind of fake cultures, cheap jeans, or cheap t-shirt, or baseball hat, or something like that. Russia can survive themselves. Look at the map, watch to the map, come to the map, and see the world map. Where is the Russia? How is big? How strong? Where is China? And where is the USA? And where is the Europe? And how small Europe itself? How small Italy? Nothing. It's like zero. That's why they don't have political voice. It's honest and true. I respect Italians. I love their cultures. I love their country. I love their many nice, warm, nice, amazing, charmful peoples. Also in Europe, in Ireland, in Sweden, in Poland, in Germany, in Dutch, everywhere. Netherlands, Finland. but Spanish, but the problem is, it's not their fault, because European mass media and world mass media like CNN, BBC, CBS Fox, I don't know, Radio Freedom, they wash the brain. So what's different between you and North Korea? It's the same things, right? It's a rhetorical question which don't need to be answered. And the most important things, because the country which you colonized it already, like South Korea or Japan or another country, they also seems like not 100% support and agree with your kind of democracy, or Taiwan, for example, right? And this really very slow motion, quiet bomb, which you now put inside Ukraine, and resonance all over the world could be works and reach to many different places, like I say, Taiwan or somewhere, and everybody knows this. I did not open something new, I did not pretend or think I'm just open bicycle or open America itself again. But maybe we are really start to live a new era, a new age, which will be also divide and consider before Ukrainian war and after. That's all. Like before Christian and after Christian, or before that's I don't have words. Sometimes I don't have words, and the problem because many people's mad and sick and crazy, and they just don't know how to live, how to think. But it's show very clear, like lakmus paper. You know what is it? What I mean? During this hard period